Morning. Pat Orsi sent me a little video clip from Hank Williams' song about broken hearts. It was very touching. Thanks, Ors. It was awesome. I was thinking of Psalm 141 today. Also, Ruth, Naomi, said she was bitter. Call me Mara, call me bitter. And then she changed. She was very hurt, very sad, very broken, very hurt in life. How my life can go out of control, spiral, and realizing it, I think that's a good thing. Also, processing life on a consistent way, having a readiness to revenge all disobedience when my obedience is fulfilled, learning habits of thought and processing life without drugs, without alcohol, but in an assembly with joy, a constant attitude of trust, waiting on God, surrender to Him and trust in Him, and He will restore my soul. Psalm 23. The Lord will restore my soul. The Lord will uphold me. The Lord will comfort me. The Lord will help me in time of trouble. Ever-present help in time of trouble. The Lord is the answer when life crashes. Now, the book of Ruth, this is very good about Naomi. Maybe we should look at that. Naomi, Ruth. And I was curious because I got the idea this morning when thinking about Ruth and Naomi, deeply discouraged, broken heart. Ruth 1, verse 11. Naomi said, "Turn again, my daughters. Why will you go with me? Why will you go with me? Like, don't go with me. I don't have anything for you. Turn again, my daughters. Go your way. I am too old to have a husband." Verse 13, would you tarry for them? She's kind of making an argument. And the discouragement, I think, is, and also she said, God's hand is against me. Yeah, verse 13. For it grieveth me much for your sakes that the hand of the Lord is gone out against me. Because she lost her husband and her 2 sons. And she's just very heartbroken. What would it take for you and I to be heartbroken? What would it take for you and I to be really hurt and very discouraged and tell people, like, don't go with me. The Lord is against me. I am bitter. Call me Mara. I have a broken heart. I'm so hurt by this. So that can happen to you and me. It can happen. But in the story, Ruth is her friend. And that's important, to have a friend. To have somebody that'll go with you. To have somebody that will talk. That will listen. That will follow. That will encourage. That will pray. Body members are like amazing people. The body of Christ, the body members individually are amazing because they're gifted. They're gifted with mercy. They're gifted with kindness. They're gifted with wisdom. They're gifted with knowledge. They're gifted with faith. So Ruth is a picture of a friend who is with you and to get restored. And this is what happened. Naomi was never called Mara after she said, "Call me Mara," but it didn't happen. Like, no, she is Naomi, which means pleasant, isn't it? I think her name means, sorry, her, what is it? Yes, I think so. Then I noticed here in chapter 2:19, where her mother-in-law said unto her, Ruth, "Where have you gleaned today? Where did you work? Blessed be he that did take knowledge of you." This is Boaz. Okay. Number one, Naomi now is able to encourage Ruth and realize, so somebody's taking knowledge of you. That's like Jesus. He is taking knowledge of you. Number two, he's kind. That's verse 20. And number 3 and 4, stay with him. Stay with him. I like that advice from Naomi. Like, somebody is taking notice of you. So she becomes a counselor. She becomes wise. She gets healed. She has hope. And she says to Ruth, "So this man is taking knowledge of you. He's very kind to you, and stay with him." This is like how we think of Jesus. Like, he takes knowledge of you. He is kind to you, and you stay with him. You stay with him. You stick to him. Beautiful. This is what has happened in our lives in the body of Christ. We have received words of love and care, and we realize somebody is for me. It's God. God is for me, and I want to stick with him and stay with him. See, Ruth was apparently an attractive young woman, but she didn't go off or follow somebody she was working with, or go seeking or looking. No, she stayed on task. She kept her focus, and she stayed with Boaz, even though he was an older man. But she stayed with him. Like, this was, according to the law, the Jews, the kinsman redeemer. All right, so I just want to say, the story starts with a woman who's heartbroken and bitter, but then there's some traction, some direction that she gets as she sees things. God's hand is against me, and now turns to, I see God's hand. I trust him. I give counsel to Ruth. Stay with him. So it turns. Now, this could be a picture for us, because we are always talking to people that are hurt. We are talking to people that need help. They need hope. They need encouragement. We are many times counseling people. And the best thing for people to do to get their healing and restoration is draw near to God. Draw near to God by faith. Learn to wait on him. Learn to trust him. Learn to be quiet before him. Be humble before God. Draw near to the body of Christ. Come to the body to listen to what the Spirit is saying to the church. You will find yourself healed, not bitter, but healed, restored. You find your heart built up. Too many men and women fall into discouragement and fall into trouble with things that are not the solution. Okay, so that's all. Rock of Ages. Play for me one verse. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure. Cleanse me from its guilt and power. One more time. Rock of Ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed. Be of sin the double cure. Cleanse me from its guilt and power. Rock of ages, cleft for me, let me hide myself in thee. Let the water and the blood from thy wounded side which flowed be of sin the double cure. Cleanse me from its guilt and power. We didn't do Psalm 141 today. Maybe tomorrow. No, Monday. God bless you.